Rick Hong here for Hollywood First Look Features. Today, I'm with creator Aaron Guzikowski for his show, Raised by Wolves. Aaron, I gotta tell you, congratulations. I love this thing. I'm deep into the series, and I'm actually upset because I don't think that I have the last couple episodes.
Well, we'll have to rectify that.
You're in this with, the EP, Ridley Scott. So I was curious, how those conversations are, because he is no stranger to androids.
No, not at all. Ridley has been an incredible collaborator the whole way through. I think from the very beginning, I brought this script into his production company, and they were going to produce it, but I didn't imagine that he was actually going to direct. So from the moment he decided to direct, and he was hand drawing the storyboards, and really it just took everything to a different level. And I think his excitement and faith in the story too, I think allowed us to just kind of really make something different. There was never a moment where we had to be like, oh, okay, we're gonna just do it the normal way, or maybe this is too out there, maybe people won't get it, or I really just trying to break the boundaries and come up with something fresh.
I think definitely one of those things where it's always good to know who you're working with and their work beforehand. And I think it kind of tells a lot when it's Ridley Scott, because his work is so influential to a lot of the works that are of today and of before. So it's definitely swam in a lot of his work. So it was definitely something, for sure.
And Amanda, how about for you? Do you revisit some of Ridley's work, Aliens, Blade Runner, to kind of get a feel of your android character?
Yes, I did. And I also visited some of them for the first time. I don't think I've ever seen Alien actually before getting this job.
Oh, wow.
Hey.
Wow.
Don't stop judging me, guys.
No, I'm not judging. It's just
amazing.
I watched a lot of the new stuff with Michael Fassbender. I looked a lot at him, and I also saw other sci-fi movies not by Ridley Scott.
So this is a world where there's androids, hence like Ridley Scott, but I feel like you play the most human of all the characters. I'm deep in, I have a couple more episodes yet to go. So I was curious to get how you feel about your character, Sue, and kind of the hairstyles as we were talking about, like having to cut your hair into a mullet, basically.
Yeah, if Ridley had told me to shave my head off, I would have done it. He's got a very strong aesthetical look for the show, and it's unlike anything that I'd seen being done on TV, especially I hadn't seen it in film before. So there's a practicality to that haircut. These are very practical living people, and they're survivors. She's a strong atheist believer with an incredible hatred towards the Mithraic, and yet she's been forced to hide amongst them and in a colony in order to survive. So, she's very resourceful, but I think through that there is a vulnerability that it was important to see kind of shine through.
You're in this sci-fi world, so I was curious, how is it for you going from being on set, reading the script, kind of picturing the things that are supposed to be there, and then being able to see the final product of all the visuals being put in?
Yeah, well, for me, the most impressive was seeing Mother transform into the necromancer. It was because, that was something that it's the pinnacle of fear for these characters. And, at the time you're not seeing anything. So then when you see it all together in the show, and it surpassed any expectation that I ever had, it's really special.
The world is so different, right? And in the sense of it's its own beast, in the sense that it's all well and good for us, me and Amanda did look at other places, but I think actually a lot of it came from us, and a lot of it came from our own discoveries and our own sort of experiences, because I think the world itself was so rich in what Aaron had created, and Ridley had provided that space to play. I think me and Amanda had a lot of agency to sort of pull our own androids, our own mother and father, rather than Ash or David,
Yeah, and just playing off each other. We had so much fun just diving into each other, and that's what acting is all about. It's like reacting to whatever you get, and Abu is amazing, and every single take.
Well, I wanted to tell you congratulations, because I think that the both of you are a part of the next big hit. I am deep into this series, so congratulations again. I can't wait to finish it. The show is Raised by Wolves. It's on HBO Max on September 3rd. Until next time,
Thank you.
I'm Rick Collin.
Thank you.
Thank you both.